Do your homework. Hello? What is up, y'all? It's your girl, JSimmone, and I'm back with another Cyclone video for the channel. So, way back when, like maybe a month ago now, oh my gosh, it's been so long. A month ago, bro, I posted my college acceptances and, rejections. So, of course, I'm gonna leave that video up there in the corner for y'all, as I normally do, because we're not gonna be going into all of that in this video. But in that video, I was going through a whole bunch of stuff, and I seen in the comments, and then some people hit me up on the side or whatever. You guys really wanted me to go through how I got into all those colleges, how I got into the colleges that I did, how I applied, all of that whole process. So I'm here and I'm finally doing that video for you guys, okay? But I actually had to, sort of narrow it down into about 3 parts for y'all. So today I'm going to be doing the academic side of it, the courses that I took, the classes, my GPA, SAT, ACT, all of that stuff. And then my part 2 that I do, I'm going to be going over my extracurriculars, clubs, how I got involved in school, out of school, in community, all of that, sports. All of that is going to be in part 2. And then my part 3, which is a little different from part 1 and part 2, is going to be how I applied without breaking the bank, honey, okay? Because HBCUs, bro, they be making all the application fees mad expensive. Like, one application fee is like $50 or $30 and stuff. And to spend that on almost 30 schools, no, honey, we do not have time for that. But like I said, this video today is going to be academic. So if you're looking for extracurricular activities and, how I applied without spending too much money, you might have to wait like a little bit longer. But if you were here and you wanted to know the classes and the courses that I took, my grades and everything, all of that stuff, well, lucky for you, that video is today and it's right now. So let's just hop right into this video. Okay, y'all, I know that intro was kind of long, but whatever. Anyway, so, also, whenever I look down, I'm looking at my, notes per usual, right? Because I need to make sure that I tell you guys every little detail, My GPA is a 3.96. This is prior to my senior year stuff being added to it, because my senior year is not over yet. I took the SAT, not the ACT, and I got an 1150. And my class rank is 24 out of 287 students. I go to a vocational school, and what that means is that for 1 week, I'm in shop, and the next week, I'm in academics. But I'm telling you guys this because in my health career shop, I was able to get numerous certifications that is just something different than what other people have in their resume, I guess you could say. Being in my health career shop, looking at my notes right now, I was able to receive my American Red Cross Certified Nursing Assistant certification, my OSHA 10-hour certification, Dean Vaughn Medical Technology, my American Heart Association, Heart Saver First Aid and CPR AD, Alzheimer's Association Dementia Care Certification, Until Help Arrives certification. So just wanted to run through all that stuff that I got for being in vocational school and then inside of a health career shop. Now, I'm going to be going through what the regular academics or whatever is. So, my freshman year, feels so long ago. Anyway, my freshman year, on top of taking all those classes in my shop, I took business as my first quarter elective, because at the time, my freshman year, My school split it up into quarters, but last year they had to change it to trimesters. But anyway, my freshman year, for my first quarter elective, I took business. That class was boring. However, I liked what I was taught in it. My second quarter, I was able to take social media for the business world. Oh my gosh, that was where it was at. That elective was the best thing ever, because as a freshman, I did not know that there was a business side to social media, because I was just like, take a picture, get likes, comment, share, whatever. I did not know that you could like advertise yourself, market yourself, all that stuff. So that was interesting. And then my third quarter, of course, I took gym/health. They split it up to where half your time was split in the gym. You were doing dodgeball or speedball, that boring stuff. But then you had to go over and then take your health class, and we know how that goes in high school.
Don't have sex, because you will get pregnant and die.
My fourth quarter, my final quarter, I was able to get out and to do something different, which I thought was interesting. I took technology literacy, or what they like to say, tech lit, okay? That class, it was very interesting because at the time I did not know coding or programming, almost like a computer science class, but for dummies. So now I'm gonna break down my freshman year classes. My 8th grade year to my freshman year, they made us take a placer test so that they knew whether we were gonna be placed in CP, which is college prep, which is the lowest you could possibly be placed in at my school. Like at my school, if you're in CP, people like look at you like you're slow, or you're less than, or you're below them, or whatever. So I was feeling pretty bad about being placed into those classes as a freshman. Other schools call it different things, but that's just basically the lowest course level you could take. Then you have honors, then you have your AP students. But I took that test my incoming freshman summer, and I didn't do good on it, I guess, because they placed me into all CP courses. So I took all CP classes my freshman year, and electives don't have a CP or honors thing. So my electives were just with everybody else. We have power school for my school. I don't know if other people have power school, but that's where you can look in and check your grades for all of the years that you've been in school. So a girl had to go back in there and get you guys I'm talking the exact numbers I had. All right, so my freshman year, my lowest grade was an A-. I had a 93 in CP Algebra 1. And then my highest was an A+, 100 in history. So history is what I had always done well in, which is something that always boosted my grade average for the GPA, to let you guys know that in advance. So for my sophomore year, for my electives, I took Music 101 for quarter 1. For quarter 2, I took Music Theory. For quarter 3, I then took Technology Literacy 2. There was a 1 and a 2, so sophomore year, I took 2. And then for my quarter 4, of course, I had to do Physical Education and Health. Blah, blah. And then for my courses, I was able to amp it up, okay? We were able to get into some honors classes. Basically, at my school, based on your grades that you got the previous year, and based on, you can get a recommendation from your teachers, then you can be placed in an honors or AP class. So my freshman year, I got all A's, and all of my teachers were like, sure, you can go to honors. And my English teacher, we don't even gotta talk about him. He did not want to put me into honors English for my sophomore year because he said I asked too many questions. And me being a, naive or gullible freshman student entering sophomore year, I just let that be. I was just like, oh, okay, I asked too many questions, whatever, right? And so then I was placed back into CP English for my sophomore year. Now, with all that being said, my sophomore year, my lowest grade was a B+ in 86 in geometry for math. A girl does not like, nor do I understand these shapes. I don't care what a trapezoid is. I don't care about no Pythagorean theorem. Like, no. But we had to do it. We had to understand so that we could get here. So if you're having that problem, honey, make sure you stick to it. If you are like, bro, why do I need this class? Why do I need to take it? Just think, I need to do this so I could do this. I need to do this so I could do this. And that's really what's gonna help you, because that's what helped me. I didn't like most of my classes that I took in high school, but keeping it in my brain, I need to do this so I can do this, is what really helped me. But as long as you're keeping A's and B's, I think that's good. If you have a C here and there, that's fine too. It'll fall off with your A's and B's. But my lowest grade was a B plus in 86 in geometry math. My highest final grade was an A plus, a 100 in history again.
So here's a quick recap of the classes that I took in freshman year, and then next I'm going to show you my sophomore year.
So that's my freshman and sophomore year. My junior year was just the best year ever for me. Junior year was really when I found myself. I found my voice. I found my friends, my true friends, because there was some fake friends, okay? You can't trust anyone. If you're an incoming freshman to high school, whatever, don't trust everyone. And don't trust them seniors that are like, there's a pool on the ceiling, because no, not the ceiling. There's a pool on the roof, okay? Because I came in as a dumb freshman and the seniors are like, oh, yo, you gotta see the pool on the roof. And I was like, bro, did you know there's a pool on the roof? Like, I was that dumb freshman, okay? Don't trust those seniors, even though I was that senior this year. But anyway, yes, my junior year was the best year ever. I definitely say once you become an upperclassman, that's when you be like, got it in the bag, right? But don't let that get to your head. You still have to think about future, where you're gonna be, where you're trying to go, okay? Don't be that freshman and sophomore who's in their books getting everything they need to get in, and then you become an upperclassman and no one's bullying you anymore, no one's giving you a hard time, no one's making you feel small or whatever, and you actually have like power, I guess you could say now. But don't start with your grades and you start falling down, because let me tell you, I've seen that way too many times. Make sure you're staying consistent all throughout your high school career, okay? So my junior year, as a junior at my school, you don't have your normal electives. This time around, that space is gonna be filled with more time in your shop, because your junior year is when you get most of your shop certifications. But also to start working on your senior project. So if you want to know like what my senior project was and all of that, then let me know down below or hit me up like you guys did about this video. But back to the original scheduled program. My junior year, they gave you the first and second quarter with your shop. Now you're gonna have your shop grade and that as an elective during your academic week. My third and fourth quarter, I took gym and health. You always have to take that at my school. I think that's like a state thing. And then we have some interesting news, y'all. Here's where it gets interesting. My junior year, I was in all honors, okay? And I went from CP English to AP English, y'all. That's the biggest change that happened. And then everything else, I was in honors. I took honors chemistry. I took honors trigonometry and algebra 2 for math, and then I took honors history, the regular history, and then I took AP English, language, and composition. And then of course I had my shop, which was health careers every other week. My lowest grade my junior year was a B minus, specifically an 82 in chemistry. My highest grade was a plus 99, and you guessed it, in history. Now, my senior year, this year, which has been effed up because of coronavirus, not even gonna lie, we are in quarantine right now. It sucks. Here we are. Anyway, for my senior year, anatomy and physiology honors, history honors, and then my math, y'all, I'm taking AP statistics, and I'm also taking, I continued AP in English, so now I'm taking AP English literacy and composition. So my senior year was not in quarters, it was in trimesters. So my trimester 1 elective was psychology. Trimester 2, since I'm in 2 APs, I was eligible to take AP seminar. Basically, it was just a study hall. It was nothing fancy, even though they tried to make it fancy, calling it AP seminar. It was just your regular study hall. And then right now in trimester 3, you already guessed it, a girl's taking gym, physical education. But yes, when I was giving you guys those other numbers, it was for the end of the year grade. So I can't give you guys that for my senior year because my senior year is not over. Okay, but I averaged it out myself. And based on everything, my lowest grade right now is a B-, 83 in AP English, literature, and composition. And the AP classes are the classes where I was doing, you know, maybe I got an F on a test, maybe I got an F on a quiz. You know, those were the classes where I was doing a little lower. But then, you know what you gotta do? You gotta be like, even though I got an F on this test, I'm about to knock this next test out of the park. I'm about to get an A+. And then when you get an F on one test, you get an A+ on your next test. You're gonna cross your fingers and you hope it averages out to a C for your test grades or whatever. And then, you know, you make sure you do your homework. Do your homework. My highest grade was a A+, 99 in history.
Now, you may be wondering, what the heck is Health Careers Co-op? I will be making a video real soon about co-op and more into depth, so stay tuned.
Since my school is a vocational school, it does require you to take a foreign language. And my school offers Spanish after school, but because I did a lot of extracurricular activities, clubs, which I will tell you in my next video, because this video is getting pretty long, y'all, which is why I couldn't make it longer by going through all of that. But since my school does not offer it during, you know, regular class hours, I was not able to do foreign language, which is a huge reason why I did not get into Howard University and North Carolina A&T. And then to give you guys like a good look at like how I was doing, once you walk into those doors your freshman year of high school, everything is gonna be watched like a hawk. They want you to be a well-rounded person. So make sure that you're doing everything you need to do and make sure you're getting it in and you're getting it done. All right? Y'all, that's gonna be the end of my academic part of how I got into 25 plus HBCUs, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked it, please hit that like button, and like I said, more videos like this are coming soon to you, so stay tuned. And without further ado, I will see you in the next